So after nearing 100 hours of time played in my main world, I thought I'd showcase a few of my builds for you. Now this is all done in Alpha 18 with 2-hour-long days and a few mods, but I'll leave those details in the description. So guys, I am Divide and this is my world tour. Okay guys, it is day 46 and we are here at the fortress. You'll have to excuse my keyboard and mouse if you can hear that in the background, I do apologise. But this is the fortress and this is where we're going to start our tour. This is all done in survival. You can see my tree farm there in the distance, we'll get to that a bit later. But let's head on inside to the fortress and we'll see what is up. Okay, so I have my small crop farm here that I'm using temporarily until my big one's made, out in the distance next to my tree farm. I've replaced the whole floor to concrete just to stop zombies spawning inside my base, which has happened once. And then I have this here, which was a POI that I've turned into my main base temporarily since the start to build up concrete mix and stuff like that underground. But this will be destroyed eventually and be changed into sort of like a command center at some point. So that's what we're going to be doing with that. Let's head outside to the south side. Okay, so again we have our defences here all the way around the fortress. This took a lot of resources and it was not fun to make. But it does the job, it stops the zombies from getting inside. We'll get on top of the wall in a sec as well. But this road was painful. This took probably a few thousand blocks maybe. But this goes down to the quarry, which we'll also get later, you can see in the distance over there. But we'll get to that in a bit as well. Let's head back inside and go on top of the wall. Okay, so I'm on top of the wall here, on top of my fort wall, and there's a generator here which powers a few lights just at the entrance and the other side. This is just temporary again until I've got my electricity powered up from the main generator at the power plant up here, which is a work in progress, so that's probably going to take quite a bit of time. And that is where I'm going to get all the electricity to power up the whole city, so that's the plan. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much, but we'll have to just wait and see until it's built, see how it goes. But underneath this wall are a load of spikes. So you've got one layer here of walls, concrete mix. Then you've got the spikes underneath here, then you've got another wall. So the zombies have quite a bit to get through before they can get inside. I could probably sit here on a Horde night and be safe. But yeah, I still haven't tested it out yet, but we'll see. But now we're going to head inside to the base where everything goes on. And that is over there into that building. Let's go over there and we'll see what's up. Okay, so this is where I do most of the crafting. I've got my forge here, just creating a load of anvils. Just ignore all these anvils, they've got their purpose. Then I've got all these chests which store all my items that I mostly use. Then if a chest is full, like this one's getting full, it will just be stored downstairs in the small warehouse that I have. So yeah, that's this room, just a basic sleeping room, crafting room, and stuff like that. But now let's head down to where the real stuff happens, downstairs. Okay, so we're here at the vault, or the bunker shall I say, and this is our generator that powers up the entire underground here. And again, this is going to be powered up from here at the power plant eventually within the next 50 days, that's the plan. And this will become a switch instead of a generator. So let's head on inside. Okay, so we're here inside the bunker, just came from a store here where the generator was. I'm going to put this into sections here, so we're going to start off with zone 1, then we'll go to the vault, and we'll go from there. So let's start off with the living area. So the living area here is where I basically just come down on a night time. There's a switch here to turn it on and off, which connects to that generator. Everything is powered with wires above, and that took a lot of work to do as well. It's quite annoying, but it's worth it when it looks nice in the end. This room still needs to be decorated. Got a few beers in here which we can drink to get drunk on a night time. But yeah, we need to decorate this a bit more and make it look a bit better, because at the moment it just seems a bit too ugly in my opinion. But let's go to the cement mixer room. Okay, so this is our cement mixer room. Cement mixer room? Our mixer room, shall I say. And this is where our crushed sand is being made. This will take probably up until about day 49 to be complete. But once that's complete, that will go into this chest, ready to make the concrete mix, which goes into this mixer here. And this is where we are making our concrete mix. This is again going to take a few days. And there's around 30, 40, maybe 50,000 being made. I can't remember exactly. But once it's made, it will go into the finished mixing chest here. And this is the cement mixer room number 1. There's going to be expansions, there's going to be other stuff all over the place, down there and up here, all the way down there, and it's just going to be a huge underground base. But let's go to the forge room and see what's up in here. This is where we keep our resources and all the other stuff that cannot fit in the chests upstairs. So we have all our resources here, we have all our food and meds over here. On the other side, we have just basic materials that we use to craft, animal fat, lead, brass, glue, all that stuff. And then over here we have our guns, which isn't yet sorted out. And this is where we're going to store all those from upstairs, because that chest is getting pretty full now. And this is our dump chest. Just chuck everything we don't care about in here, and we'll sort it out later. Okay, now here are our forges, which are making all the cement here. There's 18 forges on the go at the moment, so we need 200,000 stone every 2 days to keep these going. And you might be wondering where I'm getting all that from. Currently my chest is empty because we are completely out of stone. But we get that from the quarry, so I'll show you that in a bit, and you'll see where I get all the stone from. But yeah, that's these forges that are making cement, which will go to the next room to make the concrete mix. Okay, and back over here at the start. There's nothing really down there at the moment, it's still expanding. But we have workbenches here that are just temporary again, because I use them to craft additional stuff like drawbridges to sell to the trader and stuff. Then we have this, which is currently off, which it shouldn't be. There we go. And these are just going to make a load of anvils. So yeah, let's head to the vault. Now the vault is a work in progress. This is a really long project. That is going to be huge. That is why we need all this concrete mix. So let's open a vault with this, which is powered to that generator back there. And this has its own separate power source. So welcome to the vault here. And it goes right down quite far. So we have buffs for transport, which isn't. This is just stuff for creating a vault at the moment that I'm not using. And we turn that on, and that powers up the vault. Let's head on down. Okay, let's I would say let's power the vault, but it looks like it was already powered. Let's power the vault. So welcome to the vault lobby. Now, here we have the left room, which is probably going to be the armory. The middle room, which is probably going to be the warehouse, which is going to be huge. It's going to be like the size of a stadium. And then we have the right part, which I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. Probably a crafting room. I just have to be careful not to dig too much without supports, because the whole thing will just come crashing down and destroy my world. So I'll be backing that up every few days. This is just a temporary power outlet, which gives me power for lights and stuff for working in the dark zones. But this stairs took probably about 3 or 4 hours to make. It was just a nightmare. But yeah, this is the vault, and it's a work in progress. You can see my power sources there, just going down. So that is going to power this room, the other one's going to power that room, and the other one's going to power that room. They're all going to be separate sources to light up each room, so they're not all active at once. But yeah. Okay, and now to get back upstairs is a pretty long walk, so that is why we have our buff, which will be at the top of the stairs to give us that we can drink it and run up the stairs so much quicker. Just make some more anvils here, why not? And harvest some crops while we're here. Okay, so harvesting those crops gave me this much. But speaking of crops, we are going to head over to the actual crop farm that I'm making, and I'll show you what's going on there. So let's head over there. Okay, we are en route to our crop farm, just down here. It's not too far away. Okay, so the tree farm is there, we'll get to that in just a sec, but let's go to the crop farm first. So this is our crop farm layout so far on the map. This is going to be extended up to this entire block here. And as you can see, there are no crops here at the moment, so it's a work in progress. By the way, these like wood frames you see every so many blocks, that is every 10 blocks to lay out the city that I'm building. So yeah, this is the road layouts, how I'm having it. And this road took a long time to make, literally an entire day just to fill half of this road. It was ridiculous. But let's go into the crop farm. So we have plot 1 here, which is for corn, and we'll have all the corn in here. And then once that's full, it'll be transported down to our vault, into the warehouse. Then we have more crops here. These trees are just for decorations in the middle. So you've got 2 sets here, 2 sets here, and then it'll go on another 2, 2, another 2, 2, and so on. And then it'll be extended again for another whole plot on the other side, up there. So this is the crop farm work in progress. It's going to take quite a while to build because this requires rotten flesh, which you cannot craft. So yeah, that is going to take a while to do, to get complete, but it will slowly make its progress as we continue playing the game. But let's head over to the tree farm. Okay, so let me just do all this real quick. Okay, so we are at the tree farm. This is 1 plot, and then you can see how big it's going to get when it's complete. We do have to destroy that whole building, which is going to be a bit annoying, but it'll get done once we expand. But right now we don't really need to expand because we're not using wood as much, other than just for this build. But there are 137 trees here currently living, and 1 plot, which is this is 1 plot, contains 23,000 wood when I harvest. So yeah, I'm just going to run all the way down and around for you guys so you can see. So yeah, that is the tree farm. Not really much to cover there other than just showing you a bunch of trees. But here I'm planning to have like a bridge going across this road at some point, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it's possible to build something nice, and then I'll update you in the future how this final build will look once it's all complete. But there's a few more things to cover here. We've got the quarry, which we'll get to in just a sec. So we'll head over there. Well, we'll head over there now, and I'll show you guys the quarry. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this ride. Okay, welcome to the quarry. Let's head on inside. This is our road that we built. This was I had to lay this out perfectly to be able to get it the way I wanted. So we just go up here, and there's a few parking spaces here, so we'll just park up nicely, like that. This is all gravel here that we've painted. We've painted most of the road. There's a motorcycle parking slot here as well, and then the rest are just for the 4x4s. Not that there's going to be any use in my lonely world, but yeah. A tree for decoration. There's a lot of decoration I want to do here, and we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, this is the quarry. I'll go around for you so you can see where I get all the stone from. I'll just go down there with a auger and just mine out a layer, another layer, and another layer, and it's eventually dug down this deep. So yeah, I do get a lot of screamers and zombies that want to come and visit me sometimes because of the amount of noise I'm making down there. We have the other one here, which will be the same thing. It'll go down, and it'll just go down until bedrock, basically. So I'll just go around here and show you. Got these little box hub thingies I'm building. Yeah, so this is the quarry. I'll just go around and give you guys a little look around. So now we're going to head over to our Horde base, which is just next door. So let's go head over there and I'll show you what's up over there. Okay, so this is our Horde base that we use every 7 days. This is to stop all the zombies attacking my main base for now, because I want to try and build up the defenses a bit more over there, get turrets and everything, and then we'll deal with hordes over there. But right now, this is doing a trick. So zombies come, they'll run up here, but they can't get across. They'll just fall down, and then repeat, fall down, repeat. But then sometimes they'll attack these walls, which is okay because it can hold without that, I think. But let's go on up inside. So we just jump over across. It's sort of like a cheesy horde base that we use. Shoot through this. Sometimes use the doors open to shoot through, and then we have this to protect us from the vultures. Then we have our switch for our turrets here, which will shoot all the zombies if things get a bit too bad. So I'll just turn them on, one that side, one this side, and they'll wipe out the zombies clean. So not too bad. Then spotlights for a bit of light. But let's jump down. Sometimes I jump down and have a bit of fun running around with zombies. But maybe I'll show you a clip at the end of the video and you can see what's up with my day 42 horde, which I recorded. So yeah, that is my horde base. For now, it's temporary and it will be destroyed eventually. Okay, so just one more place to go to, and that is the power plant, which is a work in progress. There's not much there, so but I'll just go there anyway and show you what the plans are. So I'll see you when I get there. It's a pretty long drive. Okay, so this is our power plant. Doesn't look like much, but it's a work in progress and it's not currently a main priority. I hear a snake or something. Yeah, there it is. Oh god. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, this is not my main priority, but there's going to be like a load of towers and pylons and stuff that are just going to power up the entire city of my builds, and some street lights and stuff is the plan. But we'll get to that in a second as well. So yeah, that's just a power plant. Not much to see there, but hopefully in the next 50 days I plan to have it complete. Okay, so finally back here in our fort. As I was saying about the streetlights, I plan to have streetlights in the whole city lit up by that power plant eventually in the future. Hopefully without lag, but that is probably unlikely. So I'm going to be using Vedui's expanded decorations mod, which provides loads of existing items in the game that can be crafted. So definitely go check his channel out and his mod. I'll leave links in description. So yeah, that is that. And finally, before ending, I'm just going to show you what is going on with the map. So we have quite a bit going on here. So we've got minefields that we're planning to have around the base. We have our fort entrance, the actual fort here. We have dem zones around the map, which means I'm just going to go there with like loads of dynamite and stuff and just blow it all up and just clean out the whole area, make it flat for new building areas. We have the power plant there, as I said. We have stores around the world, common interests, places of interest that I usually go to every time the loot respawns. We have the crop farm there, we have the tree farm here. These are more demolition zones that we're going to destroy to expand the tree farm out. special loot, these are just areas where I'll have a sign there and say where the special loot is and get up to that and get it every time it respawns. Drops, they're just airdrops that I need to go collect around the map at some point, which I haven't managed to do. Airdrops come every day, so there's quite a few of them around. Then we have our quarry over there. Horde base, the quarry entrance. Here we had a forest which needs to be taken down. There's still a few trees there because we now have the tree farm, so we don't need that forest anymore. But yeah, that is pretty much my map. We have a few traders down here. And a few traders up here. But we still have a lot to explore. So yeah, it's going to be good. I'm going to have like some bases, like so another base up here somewhere, another base down here somewhere. There's going to be bases all over the map, and I'll just use them whenever I'm nearby, and then transport all the items with my truck to my main base here in the vault. So yeah, that is the plan. So that is my tour, guys. I know it's not the best, but hey, I gave it a go, as I don't usually do these sort of videos. But I'm thinking of making a video montage of myself building these builds that I have recorded, so if you want to see that, then let me know. But now guys, I better get back to building. I'm Divide, see you in the next one.